So today was the first day of the D23 event, and of course there was a Marvel panel present there as well, and we got a few very interesting trailers from that panel. And of course not all the trailers are there for the public eyes to see. That means not all of these trailers are out on YouTube or are officially released. Only one of these trailers is actually released officially. All the others were only shown to the eyes of the people present at the panel. The most anticipated and the most interesting one, Daredevil Born Again. Then we got the first trailer of Ironheart. Then Captain America Brave New World's trailer, which was shown at the San Diego Comic Con, was also shown here. Same goes for the Fantastic Four's trailer as well. But then we also got a trailer for Agatha All Along, a full-fledged trailer, which is also available on YouTube. And out of all of these trailers, only Agatha All Along's trailer is out on YouTube, and all the other trailers were only shown at the event. But first we'll talk about the most interesting one and the most anticipated trailer, Daredevil Born Again, because we have a lot of updates from the trailer. So first of all, when will it release? It will release in the month of March 2025. That means, as we predicted in one of our earlier videos, that at the start of 2025 we can see the first season of Daredevil Born Again, and yeah, in the first quarter, in the month of March, we will definitely see the first season of Daredevil Born Again, which will be having 9 episodes. And if you don't know, let me remind you that originally the season was planned for 18 episodes, and all of those 18 episodes will be jammed into one season. But then they decided to split that season into 9 episodes each season. That means 9 episodes in the first season and 9 episodes in the second season. And the first season, as I said, will be out in the month of March, and the shooting of the second season will begin pretty soon. Then if I talk about the villains, the main villain, the main big bad villain of this series is going to be Muse. And Muse is not going to be the only villain in this series, because we also got to see Bullseye from the third season of Daredevil. Then of course Wilson Fisk as well. But there's a very interesting thing about Wilson Fisk is Kingpin, which we'll talk about later in this video. Then we got our first look at John Bertham's Punisher, Foggy and Karen, White Tiger. And interestingly, Kamala Khan's father, Yusuf, is also going to play a role in this series. But the most interesting thing that I talked about earlier was that Wilson Fisk, that means Kingpin, and Daredevil could team up. Yep, I won't go into the details of that entire scene, but yeah, this is a possibility. And if I talk about the trailer looked very good, totally in line with the gruesome, bloody Daredevil that we know. Yeah, basically it looked brutal, it looked Daredevil, it looks pretty good. And there were also a few talks about, or some rumors about, that Daredevil will don different suits in this series as well. Now let's talk about the Ironheart's trailer. First of all, its release date. The release date is not officially announced, but it is said that this series will come out next year, where we'll definitely follow the story of Riri Williams, who is a very smart genius kid. She goes to MIT, but she skips classes because she is building this huge tech for which the teachers of MIT kind of think that she's just wasting the resources of MIT. But then she meets a few people who kind of help her achieving that goal. And again, the trailer of this series also looked pretty good, especially the one shot that we called as the money shot, which actually takes the whole limelight of the trailer. That money shot was present in this trailer, and yeah, it did a fine job, because that scene consisted of a certain suit. If you know, you know. Now let's talk about Captain America Brave New World. So Brave New World and Fantastic Four are all fresh from the San Diego Comic Con, so there was not a lot of new things happening here. But the Captain America Brave New World's footage, we get to see Thunderbolt Ross giving a speech about adamantium and how important it is, and he actually turns into Red Hulk just behind the podium behind which he was giving the speech. That was pretty cool. If I talk about the Fantastic Four, so the trailer of Fantastic Four, which was at the San Diego Comic Con, it was shown again here. And let me remind you, that was not a proper trailer, because the shooting, the official filming of Fantastic Four actually started after the San Diego Comic Con, and that trailer, that footage that they all made was just a rough footage which they actually shot for these two events. So that was not anything official there. But the interesting thing here is that the cast of Fantastic Four, they actually recorded a message, and then that was shown, and in that message we can see that all of our main 4 superheroes were sitting at a dining table. But the most interesting thing was Human Torch, Johnny Storm, because we can see him in the suit. Yeah, in the suit, in the Fantastic Four suit. It is going to be the main official suit, I don't know, but looks good. And then to close out this video, we will talk about Agatha All Along's trailer. As I said earlier, Agatha All Along's trailer is officially out on YouTube, you can check that out. The whole series will be focused on the Witch's Road, that I think right from the first episode till the last episode, we will be walking down that road, and we'll be encountering all of these crazy things happening on that road. If I talk about the total vibe of the trailer, I'll be very honest with you. Until about the midpoint of the trailer, I was feeling like, something is just not clicking, because it looked just too much fun. But then after that, we kind of shifts towards a bit of a darker side, a bit of a serious side of things. And I hope that this show just doesn't, drive all along the lines of comedy. I want a lot of black magic, I want a lot of scariness, I want something dark. And tomorrow the Marvel panel at the D23 will be focusing on animation, and tomorrow we'll also have an update on Spider-Man, Wakanda, and a bunch of other TV shows as well, and a bunch of other animated TV shows as well. So come back again tomorrow, and as always, thank you so much for watching.